writers have the hardest task because they face the blank page. Using their skill and imagination, create the foundations on which the rest of the industry depend. If they didn't write, you wouldn't be here. And here are the nominations.
Writer. Stephen Butchard, 5 daughters.
What if I want to stop?
Stop what?
This shit. This. I want bright eyes. I want my hair to smell nice. For you?
You smell fine.
Can we stop? Please?
Peter Bowker, Eric and Ernie.
I'm not all there. There's something missing.
Shall I tell you what really bothers me?
Apart from your small change?
All double acts start out as mates. And they stop being mates, but they carry on being a double act. I'm not having that. I'd rather lose the act than be best mate.
Do you mean my mum?
Oh, very funny.
What if we make the act fun again? What if we change the act? What if we put more of ourselves out there?
What have we been doing for the past 13 years?
We've been a double act, but we've never been us.
Joe Brand, Joanna Scanlon, Vicky Pepperdine, Getting On.
Gents, here a very acutely swollen, hot knee. An excellent example of post-operative complications. As you can see, we've got the keyhole entrance points and a nasty little infection has found his way in, I'm afraid. So, gents, what are we going to do?
Aspirate the knee.
Meaning?
Stick in a large green needle and suck out some septic pus-coloured stuff.
Turbid pus, yes.
Ian Morris, Damon Beasley, The In-Betweeners.
Oh, God.
No! Neil! Neil! Wake the f*** up! You've pissed the bed!
Oh, no!
Stop it! Stop pissing!
Oh, I've got a problem with that!
Well, go to the loo then! Oh, God, Sophie's gonna go mental! Why is it so green?
Oh, my head hurts.
Yes, I'll suspend my sympathy as I'm covered in your piss.
It's good for you.
Oh, right, so I'll piss on you then, shall I? Get the f*** to the toilet!
The winner is Peter Bowker for Eric and Ernie.
This was a complete labour of love, and it started with myself and Victoria Wood and Piers Wenger to come up with the idea, and I'd like to thank Johnny Campbell, the brilliant director. I'd like to thank Daniel Rigby, our brilliant Eric Morecambe. I'd like to thank Brian Dick, our brilliant Ernie Wise. This is a real bonus because it was one of those rare, lovely experiences where I'd also like to thank Eddie Braben, who probably wrote most of this, but anyway, not here, is he? And, of course, Eric and Ernie, without whom, etc. And I'm just so surprised, I'm sorry, I'm just so surprised. This is fantastic, and this reflects very, very well on the production. And Daniel, thank you, and Piers, thank you, and Victoria, thank you. Thank you.
Peter, great to see you. Congratulations on the award. You must be chuffed.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a really tough category. They're all great writers in there. And I have to say, you know, I really am genuinely surprised. I know people say that, but I really am. I never saw this coming. It's great. And it was a joy of a project to do anyway, so this is real icing on the cake.
Compelling characters to write about, also much-loved characters. Must have been tough as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, the challenge was trying to tell a story which actually has a happy ending, but tell it in a way that, that would bring new information to people and would kind of sort of embrace them, and also show the amount of sheer hard work that went into becoming the Morecambe and Wise that we knew and loved. So it's in a way, you know, it's appropriate to win a craft award because it is a show about craft. It's a show about learning your trade, and then blessed with. I mean, Victoria Wood came to me with the idea, so that was completely blessed, and she's just great on scripts, great on comedy, and then the casting. Just astonishing performances, and Johnny Campbell who directed it and so on. So it felt very blessed. It was a lovely project to do. They were tough in that they're such likeable guys, but that makes it harder rather than easier. But seem to have done the job. So.
Absolutely. And as a writer, does the process ever stop? Do you ever get to sit back and then watch everyone else do the hard work and enjoy it? Or are you constantly rewriting, constantly monitoring it?
I was rewriting tonight when I was watching that clip, so no.
Right, okay. Never stop. And the team presumably is the key thing, right? Making it happen.
Absolutely, and especially on this because, like I say, Victoria Wood came to me very early, and she's such a great comedy writer herself. So she got such a feel. She didn't want to write it herself because she didn't want to write a male drama. She saw it as a male drama, but I saw Sadie at the centre of it, so there's a bit of wrangling over that. But with this particularly, because so many wrong decisions could have scuppered it, like the casting, for instance, and the directing and the tone. And because Johnny Campbell had kind of cut his teeth on Phoenix Nights and then gone into drama, he kind of understood the way that kind of comedy works and that northernness. But the team were just, they were extraordinary. This is a real team prize, but I'm not going to give it to anybody else.
Well, the cast, as you said, was spot on,
yes.
So that was brilliant. But what's it like writing for big stars like Victoria? Is that nerve-wracking?
Well, it's twofold. A, she's a great comedy writer in her own right, and B, she's a great performer. So yes, it is. And in a way, you had to get Victoria out of my head and Sadie, the character, in. But it's a testament to Victoria's generosity that, you know, she never made me feel that way. Yeah. But it is that is a bit tricky. But I think in a way, it's because there's a fictional character, because there's a real character you're basing a fiction on. Yeah. It's already slightly complicated. So I think that maybe helped mask the whole process. And how does reality kind of interrupt that? How many things do you have to fact check? You make sure you get right. Well, interesting. There's a lot of, because they were at the peak in the 70s. Yeah. There's a lot of books that are basically clearly a journalist has gone backstage, got a bottle of whiskey out, and they've told anecdotes. So there's a lot of material out there actually if you dig into the 70s biography. But there has to be some stuff that's fact checked. The Morecambe family, Eric's family were fantastically supportive, and so was Doreen, Ernie's widow. And I didn't, you know, I didn't want to piss them off, and I didn't want them to see two men that they didn't recognise. Yeah. And it was important to me that they were embraced. It was important that Ernie was seen as a kind of an equal, you know, to sort of reclaim Ernie in a way. It was also that Sadie shouldn't be a kind of ruthless sort of stage mum. Yeah. So you know, so all of that, you know, I tried to be true to it, but I am fairly ruthless material. If the story had worked another way, I'd have probably gone there. But fortunately, it worked the way it was. That's great. Well done. Congratulations. Well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.